Hi all, welcome back to one more interesting topic from Triber School YouTube channel. This topic is very interesting because in this freelancing series we have included how as a student you guys can also start your freelancing journey in digital marketing domain. It is not restricted that only you have to work as a full time or a complete freelancer when you just complete with your undergraduation. No, it is not at all necessary. You can start freelancing in digital marketing as a side hustle too. And I'm just gonna give you the step by step procedure on how to start it. I'm never gonna give you some tools here and there where you have tons of videos in YouTube, but the exact roadmap, the easy things, when you are just looking at the complex things, okay, this is the roadmap, this is what I have to follow, you are just leaving out very simple things right in front of your eyes. In this particular topic, I'm gonna teach you how you can start as a side hustle, especially in freelance digital marketing. Let us just start with the video. Before that, please subscribe to Try the School channel because you will be just getting so many interesting topics and also informative topics in our YouTube channel. Let us start with the session. The topic is all about student side hustle as a freelancing digital marketer. Now you are a student who have to just spend only very few hours per day. Just leave out the semester exams. But apart from that, you can just take like 1 or 2 hours per day where you can earn as a side hustle income. Now let me just show you a complete roadmap. The first subtopic is what digital marketing skills can students offer. As a student, see, you will be concentrating more on your degrees, exams, like practicals, right? So you can't be investing a lot in learning with the resources, the tools, the trends, the topics, with the networking part. But you can start with the very basics, right? Social media content creation, that is for very easy for sure. Just you have to start with a content calendar for a particular brand. You don't have to just get into a technical brand like technology, SaaS, AI, productivity. No, you just go for a boutique brand. You just go for a car dealership brand. Try to just provide some content calendars which they can easily take it, create reels, and you guys can help them schedule the post. Right? This is very simple task. Initial part you will be learning a lot on the scripting wise. Take the AI tools, you can just learn a lot of scripting, like how you can change the format, everything. So AI tools for content, it is available for free. When it comes for the other domains only, the AI tools are a bit costly. But for content, you have ChatGPT, you have Gemini, you have Claude. Like so many tools are available right out there for free, and you can easily start with social media content creation. Right. The next is social media community management. It is nothing but engaging the audience. Right. So you have to just reply to the DMs. Then you have to just say if people are just asking for the tracking ID, if people are just inquiring for any services, you have to respond as a social media manager. Just you have to provide them the details, the service, the charges, everything. So managing a social media account, not only in Instagram, so it can be applicable to Facebook, LinkedIn also. And also YouTube in case if you want to reply to the comments of a particular brand. So first is the content creation part for any social media platforms. The next is like social media community management. Especially can you see there are certain Facebook community groups will be there. Like 100K, especially like Coimbatore Food Guide or Chennai Food Guide. So they will be like so many members will be there, like 100K, 200K members will be there. Then you have to help in moderating the post. So you can do that job as a side hustle. You don't have to spend entire 8 hours of the working time right out there in the social media community management, right? The third is like basic website maintenance. So you have to check whether the website is performing well or not. So it's like very easy to find out. You can just use this tool called as PageSpeed Insights to check the performance of the website. Okay, so just go and look at the images. Whether the images are not good, try to create Canva social media post, Canva images with elements, with their color branding. So you can help them create such social media things inside the website. especially the images. So this website maintenance, you can get like 10,000 per month. As a side hustle itself, you don't have to worry on the other aspects, right? The next thing is like you can work as an intern for any SEO expert, because like a few students who are right over there in our community are working as an interns. How they are just learning what are the roles and responsibility of an SEO person. See, SEO expert will be just creating strategies, but as a SEO intern, you can do the keyword research. What are the keywords that are required to add in the website? You can help any SEO experts right over there, and also help in on-page optimization. Here, optimizing the content according to the search engines, right? And the final is nothing but email marketing. Pretty good, because many people are looking out for email marketers. You have to learn a basic email script writing. Whenever there is a product launch, service launch, course launch, sending some newsletters. So these are the basic email templates you have to actually practice. You can just use many prompts. There are several prompts. Okay, I'll just add the point over here so that you can get it for reference. AI prompts right out there are very easy to create content. You just need to customize according to the brand, style. Okay, so it is brand, style, voice, and tone. Okay, these are the things you have to be doing it, right? So these are the digital marketing skills. You guys can take a screenshot. Social media content creation, community management, basic website maintenance, simple SEO tasks. You can just join as an intern in many agencies. It will take like 1 hour, 2 hours per day. Then email marketing, right? Now, ma'am, okay, I have just started proceeding with any one of the skill set which I have just provided. Now, how you will find the clients for the listed services? Let us see. The number one is like reach out to local business. See, this works like a blowing thing. You just go and open this Google My Business. Okay. You can just search for like restaurants near me. Okay. So you can reach out to them if you want to create a flyer, a brochure, a menu card, or like to create social media post. If you just want to just invite any influencers, you can act as a person in between, a mediator in between the brand and influencer. So like there are so many ways are right out there. No tools, like there are tons of tools are there, but this Google My Business now, you can easily get about the business. Okay, let me click over here. Okay, there is no website, but still I can help them with their reviews, like whether they are just providing replies to the reviews. Let me just optimize the description right over here. Like so many things are right here, correct? Can you see? All the social media platforms are like integrated. Very good. Can you see it over here? Hours open. Okay, website alone is missing. You can reach out to the other persons right out there. Okay. Leave the top 3. Anyway, the top 3 would have done a very good Google optimization. You have to just go to click on more places. You have to just go for the 6th, 7th, 8th. Okay, who needs a good optimization so they can rank in the Google Map pack, right? Offer your services to student organization and clubs inside your college, because they need certain things, right? Like creating social media posts and also just providing invitations to the other colleges, some branding, correct? Few like clubs will be there inside the college itself, which requires branding, especially in inter-college culturals, right? So you can help in creating a personal brand by providing this social media post, publishing in different social media platforms, talking with an influencer regarding to it. So many things are right over there. Just step out of your comfort zone. Correct. Step out of your comfort zone and start creating content. That is the one thing where you can find the clients organically. You don't have to reach out to them. Your content will make the clients to reach out to you, right? And the third one is ask friends and family for reference, because I started creating invitation cards, especially in the Canva, small functions also. This how it happened, because I had a skill. I have just reached out to my friend circle and now I'm just getting the work for it. Correct? So this is very simple. No need to just buy hard any tools. Just reach out to the local businesses, help in personal branding, and also ask your friends and family circle. Correct? If you want to start in any online platforms apart from the top 3 which I just gave you, you can create a seller profile. Okay, the profile, it should be like seller profile in Fiverr or LinkedIn. So in LinkedIn, no need of creating, you need to create a service page. Whereas in case of Fiverr or Upwork, you have to create a seller profile where gig is very important. Gig is nothing but your particular service. You have to niche down your service, very narrow it. Okay, you don't have to provide like you are a content marketer. So what type of content you're gonna write? Blog articles, yes. So in blog articles, so which particular business you're gonna write? I'm gonna write for all the e-commerce brands, niche it down. In e-commerce brands, in which type of website you're gonna write? WordPress, Shopify, Wix. So niche it down to WordPress. See how much things I have narrowed and filtered. So you always filter it. Don't give a broad gig or the broad industry, because there are so many competitors right out there in the Fiverr. Correct. The next is LinkedIn. Very simple. Create your profile, complete your profile, and add services. There is an option for adding services. Okay, people would reach out to you. If you are having a very good profile, that is more than enough, because people are reaching out to me still now. I'm not running any ads and all. So based on the profile, so how good is your profile photo, the cover image, the headline summary, the about section, your credentials, licenses, certifications, right? Based on that, people would reach out for all possible projects. Correct? And the next is, this is the proactive outreach. Okay, what you guys can do is just check out for the other websites, especially in real estate, edtech organizations and all. Just check out their website. Just write down the lagging parts that are available in the brands. It can be like the website is missing, the phone number is missing, the website is loading very slowly, the social media posts are not good, hashtags they have not used it, bio is not at all optimized. Just write down the lagging part and you give a solution for them. Okay, just go straight to that particular brand owner. Just take this is the problem and this is what the solution I'm gonna provide it. They will go through, at least they'll give you a small work for sure. If they are not believing, okay, you're a damn student, you have not even completed your graduation, so like people won't question like that, but they will definitely give a small commitment work for you, sure. So how you can get it? You have to go along with the measures for that particular brand, and this is how it actually happens, right? And the final is, if it is like okay, if that the other points are okay, if you want to build further, I'm just talking like if you want to build further, then you can start creating your portfolio. It either can be a portfolio website or just collection of samples, right? Design social media posts for imaginary clients and showcase it to them. There are many portfolio platforms are there where you can showcase your collections. Example, it is Behance, right? So commercial photographers post their designing, packaging right over there, so that many clients would have a look at their photos. Next is write the blog post on the topics you are passionate about. I'm very passionate about these topics. You complete a blog article and you share it with the relevant client. Okay, and you start creating in your portfolio website itself, you start creating the blog post. So through that, you know how good your content is. It will be start ranking in the Google My Business. Start your own Google My Business profile. Okay, it is not only for businesses. You can start it as a freelancer like Shalini Digital. So you're a freelance digital marketer. You can start it like that. You can create a portfolio website, add the blog articles over there. Correct? Add all your samples over there where you can easily connect with your clients. So if you don't want to invest in any of the website, you can just use Canva. Canva, single page portfolio website, that too it is for free. And other some AI tools are there. Sometimes in case of AI tools, you have to just get a domain hosting, that actually the charges are there. It's not like everything is free. Obviously, you have to invest in domain names and hostings. Even though it can create like different templates of website, but still the basic charges are there. If you don't want any charges, then you can go to Canva, create a single page portfolio website and showcase your work, right? So as a student, do you think like this is like informative video? Then please like this video, share it with your other student friends, and also don't forget to join our Trido School community. It is a freelancing community where you can network with all other freelancers in digital marketing. Obviously, this would be very helpful for you. Thank you guys, and meet in the next session. Thank you.